Who will be able to take this game away? Austria.
Blue team ready?
Having quite a lot of
White
injured
team
players,
ready?
so a bit on the back foot here. I don't know about the Swedish team, but we'll see going into this game. Sweden moving in, immediately going for the ball. Here the Austrian fans at the back. Sweden now moving for the Austrian basket. Ball placement down there. Sweden number 3. The Carlson trying to put recovery. Good pickup here by Steffi Tomcic. Moving forward, but immediately being attacked by 2 Swedish players. Recovery for Sweden by Caroline Erman. Passing backwards. Number 2, Castellilia. Sweden here, the dominating team, moving immediately onto the Austrian basket. Now 3 Swedish players trying to get themselves in position, but the ball not getting to the basket fast enough. Now the attack forward coming in, but the Swedish player still keeps going here. Number 11 being in place as well as number 2 for them, Castelli here waiting on the other side of the basket. Sweden are trying to move in from above, but the ball being tackled away. Pass downwards onto the right side of the basket yet again. You can see the Swedish here trying to set up their attack patterns against the Austrians. Moving in number 12, Nina Berggren.
She's been a little bit sick, but now she's playing.
Castellilia. Forward to Lina Kavalin. Ball dropping downwards. Austrian defense stable so far. Sweden trying to move in, pinch in from time to time. Oh, good attack here now onto the Austrian goalkeeper. Oh, moving in from the side, but the defender not in place here. Oh, there's the call by the referee. Attack on the swimming suit here, pulling on
Wide
the equipment.
free throw. Attacking equipment. Wide free throw.
Kaisalili here trying to move on to the Austrian basket. Using the swimsuit of the Austrian as leverage, holding on to it. Now the ball back in possession here for Austria for the first time in this game. Sweden so far the dominant team. Nation was trying to move the ball. Down to Theresa Wihan now, but immediately the Swedish players going for it. Number 9 here, Estelle Persson with the recovery for Sweden. 3 Austrian forwards here going for the ball, but ball being passed down. Well played by Estelle Persson. Down to Will Matien, who is now moving forward onto the Austrian basket. Has to slow down though. Defense being in place and nobody here to pass to immediately, but now the ball downwards to Leandra Caldarulo. Now Sweden moving in more decisively onto the Austrian basket, but the forechecking doing a quite good job here, holding them back with 3 minutes played only in this first half here. For the places 5 and 6 on the female side. Sweden being clearly the more pressing team here in this game. Maria Wittberg trying to place herself on the basket. Ooh, now an attempt to move in from above. Ooh, the goalkeeper not being in place properly immediately. Now the quick exchange, the ball being carried upwards, but being recovered by Sweden yet again. Being juggled around a bit below the surface. Oh, the basket now stolen by the Swedish. Can it bring the ball towards the basket? Ball being held off for now. Now the goalkeeper being, forward being on the goal here. Also trying to recover the ball here, moving out, but Sweden immediately going forward onto the ball carrier. The ball dropping down behind the referee. Theresa Wihan trying to go for the pickup here. Cannot move it away from the Swedish player. So not good pickup here by Denise Schultz, who's now trying to go forward with Nausicaa Decker, moving for the counter attack here, but being attacked by Swedish forward immediately. Now the Swedish forwards together on Nausicaa Decker. Ball being tossed back. Ooh, well recovered. Tossed backwards a little bit. Elisabeth was trying to pass the ball forward, but Still going, Sweden, Lina Kavalin here, being down here for a long time, holding the Austrian offense back. The ball now being dropped down and recovered by number 12 here for Sweden, Nina Berggren, who's trying to move forward, pass downward to number 9, Estelle Persson now. 3 Swedish players moving for the Austrian basket. The defense being in place, but no attacker being. 2 players being positioned underneath the goalkeeper. And there's the attempt to go in, but the ball being tackled away here for now. Pasalidia also trying to move in. Teresa with the pick up here for the Austrians. Or no, not Sakadeka, sorry. But nobody there immediately to pass the ball to now. Austria can move forward with 2 players. Steffi Tomtis here together. The ball being passed forward to Steffi Tomtis, coming in from the back. Isabella Diem trying to help out, but 2 Swedish players being immediately onto the ball, and she cannot move the ball properly now, dropping it down to an Austrian player, moving forward as well. Austria now, a good screen here by Steffi Tomschitz, enabling to move the Austrians onto the Swedish basket, but well cleared here by the Swedish, number 10 here, 14 Carolina Amann here, still going for the ball carrier. Sabrina Scheuer now trying to move in as the defender wants to move up, but the last second defense here, the exchange swooping in and tackling her away, ball now being carried out for Sweden. Moving forward, number 5 Wilma Tien, hitting number 25 Sophie Öberg. Has been passed downwards. Sweden back into the half of the Austrians. Always a bit of kneel stings here to keep the Austrian defense in check. 6 minutes played into the first half here. Game so far very dominated by the Swedish team on the Austrian basket. Austrian holding the back though very well so far. Fending off the attacking waves of the Swedes. A good recovery by Nausicaa, but being immediately attacked by Caroline Amann, and the ball taken away from her. Austrian forwards which are holding the back, but Sweden here with the better ball handling. And now Nausicaa again, picking the ball off from Swedish players. There's the call by the referee.
Taking head at surface.
Taking the head on surface, a free throw for Austria. Now Sweden moving forward again against the Austrian basket. Being positioned number 12 here underneath the basket, Nina Berggren waiting for the ball, but trying to go for the interception. 2 Austrian forwards underwater. A bit of a risky move to move them out, go so far. Just trying to, oh, good rip out. Now trying to spin around and pass for numbers, but 3 Swedish forwards being in position, 2 attacking and 1 to cover the ball. Just trying to go for the ball, but being ripped away by the Swedish offense. Getting down now with the pick up. Now Sabrina Scheuer swooping in from behind. Ball being shuttled back, moving forward onto the Swedish basket. Julia Browning here trying to move in. A good screen by Steffi Tomschitz, but can they move the ball onto the basket? No. Has to go up. Oh, the ball being tossed backwards, just dropping down. But Swedish defender here being faster onto the ball, and a good recovery here for Sweden. And the amount of trying to go for the ball, but number 10 Caroline Eman as well as number 14 Elin Strand here going for the ball immediately. Pasalidia here together with Erika Lindström, the captain here. But Anke Steenwiller with the recovery for Austria, and now about 8 minutes played here in the first half, and Austria now pushing for the Swedish goal. Also trying to set up some attacks. Sweden here being in position, and now you can see the defenders moving out here. Also trying to go in. Teresa the defender here just pushing away. Teresa Mihan underneath the basket. And the ball being taken away here by the defense. Amann again. The ball being passed forward quite fairly here. David Strand moving forward. Another quick counter attack here onto the Austrian basket. But they move it to the side. Only 2 players incoming. Now 1 trying to move in. Defense being in place. Swooping in from the side, going for the defender now. Number 12, Nina Bergen again positioned underneath the basket with the Mela position here, but she's holding on to the goalkeeper without the ball. Bit of a foul here. Brina Scheuer trying to move the ball outward, but 2 Swedish attackers immediately going for the recovery. Now Kavalin, Nina Kavalin, having the ball underneath the goalkeeper. Can she push up? The forwards moving in. Getting a hold here, fighting now with Audrey-Tien. Wilmartin, of course. Oh, good attacking on the. There was no defender in place. Number 11 moving in. Maria-Emilien Wittberg. Ball being now put back onto the surface. They have to move backwards, forwards. Trying to go for the ball, and really here trying to go in. But Wittberg here holding on very strong against the Austrian forechecking. Still really relentlessly fighting against Swedish here. Now 4 minutes to play in the first half. 0-0 Austria against Sweden. Tough match fought by both teams. Sweden though being the more offensive team here for the entirety of the first half. Now moving in, the goalkeeper not being in position right away now. Well placed here by the forward. The defense now swooping in though, the forechecking here, ripping the ball away, but Sweden can stay in possession of the ball. Moving out now for the Austrians, ball handed over to the Austrian defender. Initially was the goalkeeper trying to go forward, but now being held off here by the Swedish. Theresian trying to pass the ball to the side. Number 12 here, recovery for Austria. Elizabeth Weiss here with the pick off. Austria trying to move forward now. Pass down by number 29. Elizabeth moving forward again. Now Anna Bebhofer in possession of the ball. Attacked by 2 Swedes immediately. Estelle Persson here trying to go for the pickup. Now again, number 10 Katarina Neyman here moving forward. The ball taking of the Swedes here very strong in the first half. Closing down the rooms in between the players very well so far. Silvana being handed back. Daniela Nader trying to move in. Stepton also underneath the basket. Can they put the ball underneath the basket? Trying to switch around, and she has to move back out. Being attacked by the Swedish forwards here. Doesn't find anyone to pass to right away. Theresian now coming in from behind, but the Swedish defense still holding strong. Being very well in position. Now the forwards coming in. Strand, Elin Strand again. Oh, now good opportunity here for Denise Schmutz trying to move in, but the defender, very well defended here by the Swedes to push her back. Now we can see an Austrian player trying to place himself. Julia Browning here underneath the basketball, dropping down. Picked up by the defender, number 4 for Sweden, Leandra Calderulo. Trying to move out now, but the Austrian forechecking here trying to make the spaces as tight as possible. Now the quick counter attack here for Sweden. Defender Julia Browning going for the ball. Head down for Sweden by Wilmartin. Now, the ball taken away by Steffi Tom. She's trying to move forward. She's spinning around, but the Swedish forward here doing a good job here, picking up the ball immediately. Trying to move the ball forward. 2 minutes to play into the first half here. Yet again, Caroline Ehmann doing a lot of work here for the Swedish squad. You can see the Austrian forwards also trying to go for the ball, but now Kajsa Lilia here being in position in the middle of the pool, and now they have to move back and try to go for the Austrian basket, but being held down here by these forwards here for a bit of time. Now 2 Swedish players moving in. Sweden having position. Has to move out, so now the exchange onto the goal. Was it dropping down? No, it's in the goal. There's the score for Sweden. The ball being pushed into the exchange by the goalkeepers as far as I've seen.
Blue. Number 19.
Well done here by Sweden.
Timeout, white.
Timeout for
Timeout,
Austria.
white.
There's no number 19 on the Swedish squad. Might want to check.
I think it could have been 9. That would be.
Estelle Persson. Sweden now leading here in this game. 1-0 against Austria.
The player who scored pushed the ball in she swam in and had that last little opportunity.
Yeah, pushing the ball in between the exchange of the goalkeepers here when we were trying to replace them, and she was waiting for the perfect moment and just tossing the ball in quickly.
Discuss it afterwards.
If they said 19.
The Austrian coach here motivating his squad. A lot of injured players still playing here for the Austrians.
Which number?
Having a chance to go
19.
for 5th place.
19.
Sweden also being a strong team here.
Replacement here.
6 players in the water.
Austrian chance here now for the last 1.5 minutes of the game. They're trying to move now onto the Swedish basket. 1.5 minutes to play. Approximately 1 minute to go, and the Austrians trying to swoop in, but defense being in place. That's the wrong basket. Yeah, back here into the action. After trying to find the passes forward, now now UWR trying to move in here onto the Swedish basket. Defenders being well in place. 1 minute to go here in the first half. They're trying to find those positions here to go in. Stefan Tomčić to recover the ball first. Oh, the attacker here, very well moving for Stefan Tomčić. Can't stay in possession. Oh, off the ball. He's moved till the pick up, but nobody still in place on the basket now. Trying to move in herself, the pass maybe down into the corner. She tries to move in herself. The defense with the forechecking do a very good job here, making the spaces tight. 38 seconds to go in the first half. Sweden doing a great job here, holding on. Defense quite strong. Oh, the ball being dropped downward, and can the Swedes recover it? Yes, recovery for Sweden here. Now Elin Strand here trying to move forward. Now 3 Swedish players going for the counter attack. Dangerous situation here for the Austrians. Defender not in place yet, but good job here by the forwards to hold the back. 16 seconds to go in the first half, and Sweden now trying to secure here the last seconds of the game. Now moving in again for one last attempt. You have 96 seconds to go, and Sweden moving yet again in onto the Austrian basket. Penny put the ball down, 2 seconds to go in the first half, and there's the clock. Half-time break here in Sweden against Austria.
So it's a 1-0 lead here. Favor of Sweden. And we should have checked them at number 19 that there is nobody with that number. That's what the referee's called out.
It was number 9.
So yes, that would be
White team ready?
Persson,
Blue team ready?
who's playing in her first World Championship.
Austria moving for the ball. Sweden being there immediately. Impact at the same time. Here trying to recover it. Finish right here. Going in for the Austrians. Having the ball secured here from the one. Now Stefan Tomčić in possession of the ball. Moving up, but being tackled immediately by the Swedish forwards. Good pass forward. Stefan Tomčić again. Swedish midfield back. The Swedish forward very strong here. Will attempt to pick up for Sweden. Ball backwards a bit. With the attacker on the surface, but ball still in possession of the Swedish, and the camera lighting a bit of technical crew. Technische Crew, der Weißengeig ist echt schlecht. Du darfst nicht gut, wir sehen das Bild relativ schlecht abändern. Ja, danke. Now back here in the defense of on the Austrian basket. Sweden you can see trying to move in here. Forwards trying to stop the players from going in immediately. Strand. Sweden here being in the corner. Pass downwards. Maria Wittberg. Strand trying to go into the basket again to position herself, but the forwards moving them out quite a bit. Keeping the tags up for more than one position. Now moving in on the basket. 2 Two forwards being away, another pass downwards, and a good opportunity here for Sweden. The defender being in place, but now the attacker coming in from above. But the ball being dropped downwards, and Sabine Scheuer with the pick up for the Austrians. Good recovery here for Austria. Now they're going to find to move the ball outwards, but she can't move it properly. Two Swedes being immediately onto her. Ooh, now the place underneath the goal was empty. No defender in place right away now. Sweden swooping in, and there's the second goal for Sweden. Two Swedish players.
A player above to prevent the forwards from
Two Swedish players
Goal
moving in here.
10.
And well done by Karolina Eman. Moving in onto the goalkeeper.
The strand above her blocking the forwards. Let's see if Austria can stay in the game now.
Austria trying to move forward. Taken off by UWR here. Naskateka trying to move in, but cannot go here for the pass.
I like the way she's always watching to see if anybody's coming to sneak up on her. Good awareness.
Sweden now back in possession of the ball, moving forward. The Swedish player going for Estelle Persson together with Maria Wittberg here trying to go for the ball. Ball being passed backwards. Persson still moving forward here in this game. Again, now trying to move forward. Quick pass to Kajsa Lilia, now moving in onto the Austrian goal, and no goalkeeper being in place here. And there's the score for Sweden again. The goalkeeper is doing forechecking here. The goalkeeper not getting into position properly. And Sweden here with two very quick goals in succession.
Timeout, wide.
And there's the wide timeout. The Koncha and Kinderman now certainly will try to set up this team a bit differently.
I don't remember what I was speaking to this game about. Down the back of it, perhaps, not certain, but they predicted, that person predicted a 6-0 result in this game. So really now here's the key thing that Austria has to get back into. Get a self-confidence back, stability, and then they can hold the score down. They could get back into the game, but this is critical timeout because you only have one timeout, and
only one timeout per halftime. 22 seconds to go, and now Sweden here with the comfortable 3-0 lead. Austria holding on and playing very well the first half, and now we can see two players here exchange because they are too exhausted and damaged, cannot play anymore, maybe injured as well. We have some sick players in the Austrian team. A major attack and major defender for the Austrians being out of
6
the game
players in
here,
the water.
so tough for the Austrian team to have to play with substitutes here. In this case, you want to have the best 12 players in the water for the final game here. Sweden now are clearly pushing in stronger here against Austria. All past the left, but the team here now able to secure it in the end, but checking it very well. Out. Trying to place it up underneath the basket. Ooh, good effort by the project here to go in. Yet again, Karolina Eman, she's doing a lot of work for the Swedish team here. Before checking here now, moving the Austrians back out from the basket. Sweden trying to find an opening here, but being held back by the Swedish team. Doesn't find a secure pass.
Because Austria have the players stabilize the ball, move around and right times in there, Denise, to some degree.
A lot of players can execute. Most of the attackers are able to do so. Denise Schmutz, for instance, also do one of the goalkeepers are able to do so. Steffi Thompson as well. Anke de Mille playing a very strong world championship here for the Austrians. And now moving in from above. Wilhelm Evers trying to go for the goalkeeper, but doesn't move underneath the goal. Oh, risky pass outwards, and now the ball being moved forward for Sweden. Recovery here by number 5, Wilmatien, and now moving forward. Number 8, Lina Kavalin here trying to go forward into the half of the Austrians, but being stopped here a bit by the Austrian forechecker. Now back onto the Austrian basket. Jan Lacaldaruro trying to go get in position. Checking here, trying to hold them off. Doing a good job swimming a lot here in this game. Ball being passed downwards to UWR. She might have been substituted in, didn't see her so far in this game. Erika Lindström, the captain. Also playing more defensively here in this game. Estelle Persson. And we can see also on the Swedish side some key personnel here holding the game in, keeping the game moving for the Swedish players.
I'm not heard.
Drums are a bit too loud. Yeah, we'll put them down clearly. On a good positioning here underneath the basket for the Swedish. Austrian defender not being in place properly. The goalkeeper's exchanging, but no, the ball space underneath the goal is still empty. And there's the score for Sweden again.
That was a
Goal blue,
technically
number
very
3.
solid shot.
Defense not being in place properly here. And is trying to come in the goalkeeper here, not staying in place, but moving and opening up.
Linda Carlson from Malmö Triton. She played in her first World Championship in Cali. She was the youngest player back then.
Sweden circling the ball.
This kind of experience playing in a major championship develops a player enormously. You need to repeat this, especially you can have a lot of nerves the first time, and you don't know exactly what the requirements are at the higher level. It also helps to motivate the players to go on to a championship and not been in the typical
Wide
condition
free
that they
throw.
should have been, and afterwards they know that they have to up their training in order to.
Our free throw for Austria
Attacking
here.
equipment. Wide
Second
free
equipment
throw.
by the Swedish. Austria moving back into the middle of the pool. And Christine Wille trying to go forward. Sweden now pushing more and more offensively, but Austria trying to go here for a goal here against Swedish. And now Denise Schmutz in a good position, but the ball being juggled too easily here around the Swedish basket. Pass downward for Austria. Now they're blocking each other here a bit. Denise Schmutz still being in position, but now the ball is in a great position. But
Attack on the mask.
attack on the mask here by Sweden, and the ball being here in possession. yet
Attacking
again for the
equipment.
Austrians.
Wide free throw.
Dangerous situation here.
So this is a situation where you could think about giving it 2 minutes or warning at least.
Yep.
Timeout blue.
Actually, if the situation
Timeout,
is so close to the
blue.
basket and the player attacking the basket is being stopped by a foul, there should be a 2-minute penalty for
I agree.
attack on the equipment.
Because it was such a
It was a
situation,
serious situation underneath the Austrian basket.
you deprive the team of a legitimate advantage that they had earned.
Yeah.
What?
Attacking equipment.
Same.
I'm trying to adjust the microphone. I've already moved it up to max, so I can't get it anymore.
Yeah, sadly one of the microphones not working as well as the other one here in the commentator booth. Yeah, the drums very loud. We can move the atmosphere down entirely. Can you hear the commentating better now?
I think this situation also, where you have a lot of sick players or injured players, and the other team can substitute in fresh players.
Wide
even
free throw.
Major advantage in a game like this.
Big advantage. So the 6-0 guess may not pan out, may be 7 or 8. This is an interesting situation because we have a team like Denmark. They have also invested a lot in trying to get a really good performance here in the women I'm talking about. And when it doesn't happen, then people begin to ask questions. What did our coach do wrong? What did we do wrong? And at least Austria is on track.
Yeah, Austria now moving forward again. Steffi Tomczyk here going for the Swedish basket, moving it underneath the goalkeeper. Can twist around, but the defense being in place properly here just in time. Oh, the pass a bit too sloppy here, going backwards, trying to juggle it back to the second Austria player, swooping in here from back. Now Denise Schmutz being in possession of the ball, defense coming in again, pushing the game back to the left here against the Swedish basket. Austria really wants to score here in this game.
If they can repeat that, they will score. If they can do it
against
4 or 5
Sweden.
times.
Ooh, good attack here by number 11, Maria Wittberg, with the recovery for the Swedish, moving out from underneath the goal as a defender. Passing the ball forward. Ooh, the ball being dropped down. William Evans trying to go for recovery. The ball being chucked around a bit. Now there's a holding penalty called here against, I think against Austria.
Holding!
You'll see what they go for. Oh, it's
White,
against Sweden
free
here.
throw.
Now Austria
Holding.
being back in possession
White,
of the
free
ball.
throw.
We can see Ann-Sophie Krakow on the sidelines here, one of Sweden's best players, but she's not taking part in these championships because she's expecting a child, and she's probably really wishing she could play.
Yeah, most likely one of the best players here for the Swedish team, Ann-Sophie Krakow. But the ball now being dropped down onto the goalkeeper, and a good attack here from Steffi Thompson trying to go for the ball, but well done here by the Swedish team. Oh, the pass now. Oh, there's a holding penalty. It should be a holding penalty against Austria here. Referees just look for the ball and not for the player trying to move forward. Austria being back to possession of the ball. Sweden here on the defense, not trying to move in. Isabella Diem here trying to go for the Swedish basket, but not being aggressive enough here on the moving now. The basket taken up underneath by UWR, but the game being pushed backwards. Slowed down quite massively here. And Austria really struggling to have players underneath the surface. They're waiting. They had to defend so much here. It's swooping in a bit, but moving back out immediately afterwards. Elizabeth Rice here trying to win, but being covered immediately.
Steffi should have made a charge.
Elizabeth Rice. Ball being passed outwards. Steffi Tomczyk now trying to go in. A player being underneath the goal. Running again, trying to pick up defensive position here, but now the game moving backwards into half. The Austrian 3 Swedish players going forward. Number 20, Sofia here with the ball now moving on to the Austrian basket. Defense and goalkeeper though in place, but can she place the ball underneath the goal? Ball locked up by the defender, moving upwards. Good job, Elisabeth Schwartz here against Sofia, but still Linda Kavalin here waiting for the ball to drop down. Elizabeth Rice, the goalkeeper, can swoop in, but being immediately attacked here by number 14, Aliens to down. Still doing a bit of an attack here onto the back of the cap, but the ball being still moved forward. Advantage situation here by the Austrians. Moving forward here into the Swedish attackers with a good recovery here for Sweden by number 1, Teresa Blendert here. Seen it for the first time. She might have not been in here until now. Now 4.5 minutes to go in the second half here. Austria against Sweden, playing for place number 5 in this World Championship. Austria riddled a bit with injuries here, having to substitute 3 of their key players out so far. I don't know how it is for the Swedes. Another positioning here for Lina Kavalin. Will she be able to get the ball? Trying to move her upwards. Ooh, the ball basket stolen away by forward from Sweden. Thank you as well for listening to us here on the stream. It's a pleasure being here to commentate this World Championship here for all the viewers. Forward ball being still. Ooh, good situation here for Sweden, but the player had to move up. Was out of air and they couldn't bring the ball towards the basket. It was stolen away here for quite a long time from the Austrians. Now the ball being back in possession for the Swedish here. Now moving in very decisively for Sweden. Going immediately for the goalkeeper. Standing here for Austria, moving back out. Very well done by the forecheckers to push the players away just in time.
the Austrian defense is getting low on air, and when they finally manage to get the ball and push out, they lose it.
Moving into race blended again. Also one of the very experienced players here on the Swedish spot. The ball being dropped down onto the chest of the goalkeeper now. Ooh, critical situation now. Moving in yet again, the Swedish player from underneath the basket. A bit of a pass here. She should have moved in again. Number 11 here, trying to get Marie Wittberg here, but not able to go for it. Has to go back up, and the ball being dropped down here into the defensive end. Trying to move the ball out. No goalkeeper being on the goal. She's got to play and move herself. Juggling the ball backwards now, at least without the goalkeeper moving forward, and they have to go into the one side, but just looking, now just moving back. Ooh. Yeah, well done here, pushing the Swedes back into their own half and giving themselves a little bit of breathing room, but ooh, the pass here just in time. Bill Martinez trying to swoop in from the back. Now he's feeling nervous here with the ball, crossing downwards. Number 7, Denise Schmidt trying to come in. Sabrina Scheuer placing herself on the basket. That's a good scoring opportunity here for Austria, but the defender very well aware here of the screen, and Austria now has to move the ball back out. Untitled trying to come in. Ooh, but the forechecker doing very well here. Now a quick counter-attack here for Sweden. Ingrid going forward onto the Austrian basket, but will be stopped here in the middle by Sabrina Scheuer, the defender. Oh, Julia Brownick here before the defense. Pass backwards to Leandra Kadrulu, passing downwards. Sweden moving forward. Alien Strand here. Ooh, no defender being in place. Critical situation for the Austrians. Defense has to be down. Second defender coming in. Mangas can really have fighting and holding on strong. She also one of the key major players here for the Austrians in this tournament. Very strong forechecker. Now Sweden moving in again, a good opportunity here underneath the basket. Ellen Strand moving in onto the goalkeeper, but defender can't get in place just in time. But no, it's Angersdeville, the forward actually here, defending for Austria. Amen here, moving onto the basket. Angersdeville holding on a bit to the ball. Pushing it outward. Well defended here by the forward. Now Steffi Tomczyk going in for the counter attack here. And you can see the Swedish player now. Sabrina Scheuer moving forward onto the Swedish basket. No goalkeeper in place. He tries to move in. But now 2 Swedish players being in position. Alien Strand here getting in underneath the basket. Moving the ball on to number 1. Isabella Diem was trying to pass the ball, chugging into the back. The ball being passed backwards, but no player being in position there to recover it and start an initiation onto the Swedish basket. Now they have to move the ball back out.
Austria's turned it up a notch. They're playing a lot harder.
Oh, the ball dropping. Now Sweden going for the counter attack. Well done here by Maria Wittberg going in for the counter attack. And no goalkeeper being in place yet. And the defender coming in, but can they pass the ball down to the left?
That will be the end of the game. Is there a goal? No.
No. The game is over here.
4-0.
Time's up. 4-0 Sweden against Austria. Game well played by both teams. Sweden being the more pressing team, having a bit more experience. You could see the single players being quite a bit stronger here for the Swedish. Well done here by both teams.